everybody. Boy, we are not, as you can tell, we are not in our same surroundings, and it's just been. I feel sorry for Danny because I have no clue what to do technology-wise. I just get to, ask him a few questions and if I can help, and but he's trying to figure stuff out. So he is adjusting the light level right now, and oh look,
I'm here, eh? So
I'm here, eh?
Yeah.
Where'd you come
Everybody, sorry, when I come back to Ottawa, I slip back into my Canadian accent. Happy Thanksgiving weekend, everybody. It's Small Business Saturday. Before you go out and support your small businesses,
Oh, but they've already.
thanks for coming and supporting us. And hit share and tell everybody that you're missing the Barb and Danny Donut Show. We're like going unplugged, back to basics, just like back in April when we first started this. And we're just doing this on a phone with no graphics, no high tech, no craft cam.
Comments?
I'm going to go work on that. So you tell them what they need for craft cam.
Okay, so yeah, right now it would be helpful if somebody can just, even if it's...
Ben wants the volume up. No, we're doing the best we can.
Yeah, we can't turn the volume. I mean, try and get it cranked up as high as you can. We're just using Danny's iPhone right now, and we're not even going to have the overhead craft cam today, so it's going to be him having to hold it really steady, and it's just going to be different challenges today. It does make a big difference when something that we all take for granted is just everybody has high-speed internet, and like where we live, there's plenty of places that don't have it, so just makes us have to put our thinking caps on. For the craft project today, if you have some, it can be new Christmas cards, but if you've got old Christmas cards laying around the house, get about 5, 6, 7 of them, and a dowel stick, probably about the size of a pencil, and either like a wooden spool, or if you've got one of those coin shapes of a tree branch, a slab of that, a pair of paper scissors, and I'm going to use a little hot glue just for the very last piece. It's going to be a little star, so I'm going to show you how to recycle some Christmas cards and make some really cute Christmas decorations with them. And it could be even just cute gifts if you want to give people something different to decorate their homes with. So, Danny, how are you doing? Oh, he's going. So that means keep talking. What else? Well, I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. I hope people didn't lose too much sleep with having to hit all of the Black Friday sales. I have no idea when they started. I don't know if they were even starting last night, like at midnight, or 5 o'clock in the morning. I was sound asleep in a nice warm bed. So.
All right. So,
sure?
There's lots of comments, a lot of people watching, so thank you for that.
And good comments that they can hear.
And and we have like about a minute and a half. The internet here is so slow that.
How slow is it?
Thanks for asking. It's so slow. The turtle passed me on the snail. The turtle was riding on a snail, and he said, "Slow down." Why are you laughing at that? That's not even funny.
Because I get a visual in my head, and I think it's
the
funny.
Innocence of youth. Hey, I have to scoot back. Nobody can see my turkey hat. So.
Oh, yeah.
No, but then we can't hear you, so we have to tune up. So.
Well, you just go like this.
I'll work on the video, and then we'll get ready for doing our theme song. So here we go. Anyway,
that's right. We got a theme song.
We need binoculars to see the comments. We're so far away.
Oh yeah, I can't read those at all.
So we'll check in on them from time to time in the donut gallery. But
you look like you're gonna go swimming with a swimming cap on.
I know.
But then somebody would be asking, what in the world are those orange legs doing hanging from it? So yeah, you want that cord caught there?
Sky cam, sorry. There we go.
See, I just noticed these little fine point details. Cord tangled up within the hinges there.
Theme song.
Theme song. Yeah, so everybody get off, because we know you could really use the benefit this time. So get off your fanny and just,
Dance with Barb and Danny.
Oh yeah, dance with Barb and Danny.
Road from cities
I
No
worked
applause?
Oh. Ah.
All right. I did see Gintis' nice clear picture today. That's my new expensive iPhone. However,
Yeah, what was your iPhone doing before? It was making that fuzzy
Oh my gosh!
noise.
Yeah, we have our the only microphone we were able to do is like
Maybe this was
headset.
causing distortion.
I guess so. We using my iPhone, I get this terrible hiss and stuff. Clear picture, terrible hiss. So
Yeah.
gotta
And my
work that
old
out.
camera,
Brand new iPhone.
mine's a 5 SE.
No, it's not 5SE. It's just an SE. It's still hanging
mine's
in
an
there and it's
SE.
working good. An
Yeah,
old
mine had
SE.
no hiss to it.
Yeah. Anyway, I think it's craft time, and we have no transitions, no anything. So
Do you
let's
have
go.
that thing
You
to
need
hold
a chair.
Oh yeah.
Did you plug this in?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Here, I'll get. Is this? Should I bring it up closer? Okay. Okay, everybody. I have no idea what you're going to see because there's such a delay. So I'm hoping that Danny can just figure out which angles to be at. Who doesn't have, well, maybe some people don't, but I have a habit of holding on to Christmas cards just because I think they're so cute, and I love having Christmas cards around the house because then it just shows me the people that are thinking about me, and yeah, leaves those warm, fuzzy feelings. So now I've come up with another project that you can do that's really easy, and it's another way that you can kind of display the cards if you remember what cards they came from and stuff. But it's a great way to repurpose them rather than just tossing them. So what you need is, the main thing is, what is this thing called? A protractor?
It's a compass.
Compass. Protractor was that thing. Ooh, you're pretty good there.
Thanks. Actually, these old things we used to, protractors and compasses, they've taken them out of schools completely now.
Really?
Yeah, because schools were busted for harboring instruments of math instruction.
Okay, why did that not have the same effect on me? I must have some sort of discerning criteria for thinking what is funny that you say and what isn't. That was like a
Instruments.
I get it.
Instruments of math instruction.
I totally get it. It just hit me like wah wah wah. Okay, so you don't need a protractor. I keep getting this mixed up with compass. Okay, compass. I'll think of compass and it makes a circle and that's like the world, and you need a compass for direction. So this compass. You don't need it, but it just came in real handy because you're going to be making a few different sizes of circles. And this just made it real easy to be able to make it smaller or bigger. So, Danny, are you going to be able to hold this above me? Because it's not going to do much good for people to just see me looking down. Oh, you can't even... Oh, okay. Oh, so that's how I'm on the... Okay, so... Folks, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to have to try and show you as best as I can. And if you can move aside, Danny, I can at least see what they're seeing.
20 minutes later?
Well, not... I know, but at least... Okay, so all you need to do is figure out... I started out making the biggest circle I could on my piece of paper, because then what you're going to be doing is making smaller ones. So just get your circle, draw it out... And then you are going to be cutting the circle out. And once you cut the circle out, I prepared a little bit ahead of time. You're going to have a circle like this, not with the hole in the center, but you're going to have a circle like this. Now what you need to do is make about 5 or 6 of these, however many you want, however tall you want to make this item. And make them all be just like a 1/4 of an inch smaller, or, you know, whatever varying degree that you want. And make them smaller so you've got them stacked up. Pick whatever colors you want from your Christmas cards. Once you've got your circles, you're going to make a cut straight into the middle, and then you're going to make this hole. I really exaggerated where my compass's hole was, just so that I could really feel it and see it easy, but make a hole in the center like that. Not too big, you can always make it bigger, but what this needs to do is your dowel stick needs to be able to fit through there and be a little bit snug. So use that as your judge. The other thing you're going to do is overlap this by, I think it's probably about 1.5 inches. You might have to look and just see what, okay, so you might have to just see how much you need to do it, because you want it to be like a little cone shape. You don't want the piece of paper, that circle, to be too flat. So I like about right there. And then take a piece, I could have used hot glue, but for this part I'm just going to use a little piece of tape, and clear tape, and just tape it down like that. So I'm going to slide this off, and then what you're going to do is take and make fringe all around here, and only go up probably about 1.5 inches. Leave plenty of space here. You just need to really, you could even just go like that, just about 1/2 inch. But you need to be able to have enough solid card here so that it doesn't tear. And you just really need just a little bit of length for your fringe. And just go around the whole circle like that. I can see his shadow, so I can see Danny's doing something. Okay, so you're just going to be having little fringe like this. If you can see, it kind of shows up on the other side, the inside. And
John says he's got a hole in his circle. He's got a hole in me circle.
Well, it's better than a hole in the bucket. So then what you're going to do after you've got 5 or 6 of these is you're going to take a dowel stick. I already pre-measured mine, and I found I had some of these wooden discs still left over from a tree, my dad's tree, and I drilled a hole in there, not all the way through, you could do all the way through, but drill a hole just deep enough so that your dowel stick can fit in there, nice and sturdy. You can hot glue that in there if you want. I'm not going to. Well, maybe I will. I'll just hot glue it a little bit.
Ben says you're making belly buttons.
Belly buttons. Belly buttons. And then, how did he get belly buttons? The next thing you're going to need is a rubber band. I forgot about that. A little rubber band. And I already figured that I wanted to put it up here. You can figure that out later, but I already made up my circles, and once you've got all these circles made up, you slide them, the largest one on first, and I want mine to be about that height, because I want some of the trunk to be showing. You can already guess this is going to be a Christmas tree. So I want some of the trunk showing, put my first layer there, and then just work my way up. And because my circles are snug, I can just slide this down. If you're finding your circles are too big, put another rubber band on, and then put your paper shape on. So I'm just going to slide these on, and once I get them all on, oh, where's my other, oh, and I even cut a special one. I've cut this one out. It has the word Bob on it, the name Bob. That's Danny's dad's name. So I wanted to put that on there. So assemble them all like that. Play around with how you want them on here. And then I have a cute little silver star that I'm going to take, and I'm going to hot glue this. Figure out where you've got to put, how much glue you've got to put on here, and just put your star or whatever you want. You don't even have to put a star on here. You could just leave it plain. And I'm just going to readjust this just a little bit. And there you go. Isn't that cute? And you can make them all different sizes. You know, just play around with whatever sizes you need and make the trees however. You can make a whole forest. So have fun with them.
Thanks, Barb. Now, because we don't have any...
Oh, and then wait, one other thing. You can fringe up these edges, too, of the tree, just so that it gives it another little bit of, you know, fringe them up. Just bend them with your fingers. I guess I would do that before you put them all on, but it just gives it another little dimension, so sorry.
Yeah, no, and did you talk about, you talked about my dad's name being on there.
Yep.
Did you talk about your dad's? Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is from my dad's tree, my dad's pine tree. He's planted one for each of our families, so I've saved those coins, wooden coins to make projects with.
Don't buy any wooden nickels.
That's more like $1. Okay. Now what's next?
Music.
Minstrel.
All right, folks. If you can check the camera. Let's see. For today. Now, starting next week, I'm going to do Christmas music for the rest of the year. This is the last chance we have to...
Ben said I was looking under the skirt.
Careful of that. All right, so we're going to do an old blues song. Now, you might have heard this before when Muddy Waters would do it. He'd say, "Got my mojo working," and everybody in the audience would go, "Mojo working." Now, my version's a little bit different. So your part at home, when I say "Kinfolk said California," Barb is going to lead you all in singing "California." That's the echo line. All right? So, and one thing, for those of you who saw our very first Facebook Live, not the Easter special, not episode 1, but even before that, the Halfway to the Fest special with the full day of Beatles music and fun put on by Matt Wenzel and Shannon Mose and stuff. I'm like, really? We're going to do Facebook Live? It's like, how's that going to be? And I'm like, all right, I'll sign up for a half an hour. And as I was singing this song, is my big finale. I was doing the finale, and I was sitting down and playing like the monkey hi-hat thing and everything, and my TV, plastic TV, fell on my head during this, and I still finished the song. So no TVs are around me.
Sound is gone, Candle and Sing, but I don't know when that happened. Okay, so we're going to pause right now.
No, it's going to be like a minute and a half before we find out that out again. So, do we have sound? And tell everybody says everybody.
Somebody else let me know if you've got sound. Danny,
well,
Ruta's wondering about your pants. Ben says to scream, but Ruta's wondering about your pants. Are those candy dots? But
no, they're Twister pants.
So step back a little bit. Can you imagine trying to do twist? Well,
right,
they're not even mixed up.
Right foot red, left foot blue.
Okay, so Ginta says sound. Karen's got sound. Okay, so it must be.
Can y'all hear this?
Yeah. Candlin said it must be just her, so I hope you're okay. She's good now, so you better be good, Candlin. Santa's paying attention.
Well, this is a story about a man named Ted. Oh, this is a story about a man named Ted. Well, that whole Mississippi Blues Band baby and his little family fed. Well, there was that one day when Jed was shooting at some blue. Yeah, there was that one day when Jed was shooting at some blue. Well, from the ground there came a leg or the Bobby Crude. Folks in California.
California.
Folks in California.
California.
Folks in California.
California.
Folks in California.
California.
Folks in California is a place you ought to be. Now, when I was a wee little boy, people said, "Kid, you can wail on that harmonica, man. You must have talent." And I said, "No, sir. Anybody can learn how to play a harmonica, but it does take real talent to be able to do this." Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jen and all his Well, you're all invited back next week to this locality. Well, not my mom's house, but Facebook Live. All invited back next week to this locality. All I have a heaping helping of that donut hospitality. Thank you. All right, folks. Well, now is time to play What's Barb a Whistling Today? And I did see, well, occasionally we see some comments. I did see Gintis received his package. Barb worked like all day, what was that, Wednesday, right before Thanksgiving. She's like, I'm just going to do this, I'm just going to send it out tomorrow. And I said, no, that's Thanksgiving. Post office is closed. So, but packages are on the way. We were like a month behind, so yeah.
That far?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, everybody. And I don't know, usually I was really always good with staying on top of things, but I made a promise to Danny, and so this is serious right now, okay? Even though we got a whole bunch of hearts over there. People were loving that song. I think they love your harmonica. So anyhow, I made a promise to Danny that from now on, which was Wednesday night, I am, after each Saturday that we have a winner, one or two winners, if there happens to be two things that were, there's a competition for, whatever, I will have the prize and the card is going to be all done, and it's going to be ready to be mailed, like, first thing Monday morning. I'm not telling you this to make anybody feel bad about, winning a prize. You've won a prize, we offer the prize, and I want to be able to deliver. So it has nothing to do with you guys, it's all me. So...
why would they feel guilty?
Because somebody might be like, oh, Barb's so busy, she doesn't have time to do all... It's like, no, I don't. I just need to organize my time better.
All right.
So...
and Barb delivers. So in this... you might be faster than the post office and Amazon, because everybody says, oh, due to COVID, it takes longer to deliver stuff. So maybe
if I could do a road trip, I'd be driving to places and just
So if you win What's Barb Whistling Today, maybe Barb will show up at your doorstep and go, please forgive me, it's 20 minutes late. So Barb, today's song, you are going to whistle, and there's going to be a delay, so it might be a long time before we find if we have a winner or not. So we'll say, nobody got it, and then like 20 minutes later, somebody will pop it. So we need both the title of the song and the artist.
Yeah.
All right.
Not the painter, but the artist singer.
All right. And you need your lyrics taped
Well,
up.
I don't
Barb
need
doesn't.
that.
Barb needs a lyric sheet, and he doesn't even sing any lyrics. That's what's really funny. I mean,
no, it just helps me sometimes. The subtleties of a song that like there could be just certain parts that I really know exactly how they go, and then there's other parts that I'm not quite sure, and I don't want to. You guys have a hard enough time trying to decipher my whistling, and then pull up that card in your brain that tells you what song it is. So. Sometimes I use little cheater words just so that I can remember, and then it gets me back on track. So.
Okay, Barb says there's no complaining if it's free.
Prizes. Oh, okay. Who says that?
Ben.
Oh, I thought you said Barb. I'm like, no. Barb who?
Gintis already has his hand on his buzzer. Hurry up. Don't want him to get carpal tunnel.
Okay, a 1 and a 2. We got a winner?
We have several winners,
Oh.
but
I was thinking.
no,
it
it took
was
a long time. It took
Did
a
it?
long time. Well, maybe because of the delay, but maybe
See, that's
because
just so
it wasn't
weird.
Teddy Bear by Elvis or
Oh.
Whistler's Mother or any of that. But actually, the closest I mean, we're not sticklers for spelling and stuff.
Oh no,
So
not for spelling, but you can't be like way off like Tucker Tyson
no.
is.
So the winner for the second week in a row is Gintis.
Oh,
Now, second week in a row,
and now
and the
that means
third
he's won
time.
3 times.
Now, the significance of that is Sheila and Candlin are up at the top with like I think 9 and 7.
Now we got
Barbara
Gintis
Whistling.
coming around
And
the
then
corner.
there's a whole bunch of you have 2, and a lot of you are on. Misty had 2, Karen had 2, Gintis had 2, Ben had 2, and now Gintis is climbing up the ladder with 3 wins. So
Awesome.
I don't know if you could catch up to the top 2
could.
leaders by the end of the year, but
Well, that would mean he could.
yeah. So
Because there's 4. Was there 4 more weeks or 5?
I think there's 5 more weeks till
So
20.
yeah, he could Gintis if you watched every single time, every
And
single
win
Saturday.
every single time. So
You
that
could-
might mean
well-
going to cut the internet lines to Candlin's house and
Not
Sheila's
that we're trying
house.
to make Sheila and Candlin
No, we just
not
love
hold-
competition, and
Yeah,
a
it's
two-way
fun.
competition is really fun. In fact,
especially
Sheila
among friends.
Sheila has 9 and Candlin has 7, I think. But in the overall
Candlin has
competition,
9?
no, Sheila has 9 wins, and
Okay.
name what the tune that Barb's whistling. Candlin has 7.
Okay,
But
so they're real
in
close.
all competitions, I mean, like we did that competition with, of where are we broadcasting from a couple weeks ago, and John got Memphis. Well, in all competitions, like Pie Face and everything, Candlin and Sheila are tied at 9 apiece.
That's very. Sorry, I just had it. You're.
I'll scoot up. Anyway, it is now time for the game.
Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, we got a fun, tasty game today. So all you need is a couple of paper or styrofoam plates, and a preferred candy. I haven't had Whoppers in years.
So last night, when we brought home the Whoppers, we made it into Walmart right before they closed, and we get these home, and I'm like opening them up, and I said, oh my gosh, this is all there's no seal on it or anything, and I'm thinking,
And even your mom was saying,
oh, maybe some of the employees in the store got into them and stuff. Meanwhile, Barb's looking all guilty and stuff.
I was not. I was pulling
She was pulling it off, but when we finally realized that Barb broke into the Whoppers before we even got home, that's when she practically passed out, like for longer than I've ever seen her. Barb loses muscle control when she cracks herself up, and that one really cracked herself up. So she went on the chair and she was like down for like a good 3 minutes.
I got
out
caught.
and stuff.
Okay, so you need some preferred candy or candy that you don't like. I would rather, we should have gotten something that I don't like. Then we would have had more when we came home. And what you do, Jenny, you're going to want to, you might want to take that off. Just because you don't want to get something all over it. Okay, so the goal is to put, is this viewed right now? People can see? Okay. So put, you don't need to put a whole bunch on here, but put enough of whatever the desired or undesired candy is, and put it on the plate, and then, let's see, okay, and then you're probably, I'm going to use a headband because I don't care to get totally like messy today. I don't want to have to take a shower. And you need some Cool Whip in a can. Or it can be the other kind too if you
That's
whip it up.
Ready Whip.
Yeah, Ready Whip.
We learned our lesson. No more shaving cream.
Yeah, not for this. You want whipped cream. And I just figured this was such an appropriate game because of everybody having pumpkin pie, or most people having pumpkin pie, and I just thought it would be fun. So use a headband if you need to get keep your hair away from getting all sugared up, all sugared up. Now see, you're cutting my head off. Am I in the picture now? Okay. So now what you're gonna do is put a bunch of whipped cream, cover up those.
Did you count how many are in each one?
No, but there's plenty. It's whoever gets the most amount out within the time period. Okay, and I think we should just both do these at the same time.
Yeah, you better get another plate.
Why?
A spitting out plate.
A spitting. Well, who says they're gonna be spitting?
How are we gonna?
I
can't eat them.
I can't eat them because I can't count them then. Okay, I'll get a plate real quick. So, 2 plates. Keep talking.
You mean start talking. All right, folks. So, side by side, hands behind your...
That's yours.
How is it yours?
It's just mine.
You cheating already.
No, I didn't. I put enough. I put the same amount of whipped cream on both of these. There.
All right. So, we are going to start the Gintis music.
1 second.
We're going to start the Gintis music, which is approximately 1.5 minutes, and we are going to try to get as many whoppers out as we can. We suggest doing this. It's proper
For
etiquette.
for afterwards to wipe our. Okay, so we're gonna do it this height. This is good. Okay.
All right. On your mark, get set, go. Wait till I get there. Go.
Oh. This is hard.
I am done. I got them all.
Shut it off. It's over a minute. Okay, time out. See,
1,
wait,
2,
can you shut that
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
you totally
10,
beat me.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
You
and
ate!
I cracked one in half accidentally.
Okay, I have how many? How many did you have?
16. Oh, and then 17.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
17, 18.
You
So-
beat me.
Yeah, I won. Barb's idea for the game, too.
Oh, wasn't that? Oh gosh, and I'm not supposed to do dairy, and it was really hard not to.
Before she can retaliate. There you are, folks. So thanks for watching the Thanksgiving special. We'll be back next week for a whole month of Christmas shows. This is what I was talking about when she loses muscle control. Hey, if you'd like to help us support my mom get faster internet so we can actually bring you quality TV, please send a tip to paypal.me/Barb and Danny Donuts or whatever. I can't even put in the thing. Or call it a free week. Donate the money to your favorite charity and just tell us
I
you
have to
did.
change clothes now.
Too bad. So, anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week. Have a good week. Go out and support your small businesses. And then on Monday or Tuesday, support your cyber businesses. What is it? Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, and if you haven't already done so, click on that handsome face in the middle of the donut and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
I don't see anything. And if you missed any episodes or you just want to watch them again and again, click on the playlist listed right below.